Hello students! I'm going to be taking you on a tour of advising and registration. Most of this will be taking place on the registration tab of your My Westfield account, and it's going to take you through the registration step-by-step process. So the first things first is checking your registration status. You can check your own registration status easily, all on your own, remotely from your My Westfield account. You're going to log into the registration tab of your My Westfield, and you're going to click registration status. You're going to select the term for which you're registering, which is fall 2020. And you're going to see here some important information about your registration. You'll have a green check if you have no holds, which prevent your registration. You'll have a green check if your academic standing is in good standing, which allows registration. And you'll have a green check for your student status permitting registration. And it will even tell you your class year for registration purposes, which will be helpful to you. Advising and registration happens in groups based on overall credits, including courses you're currently enrolled in this spring. If you're a senior, if you have 84 credits and more at the end of the term. You're a junior if you have 54 to 83 credits at the end of this term, and a sophomore if you have 24 to 53 credits at the end of the term, and a first year if you have 23 credits or less at the end of the term. Now, for fall registration, we group first years and sophomores together. So anyone between 0 and 53 credits will register on the same day as a first year or sophomore student. Now, how do you check to see how many credits you'll have at the end of this term? Simple. Once again, you're logging into the portal and you're going to click the Academics tab this time. And then over in the Academic Records box, you'll see a link that says Degree Evaluation. Now, make sure that your pop-up blockers are turned off. When you hit Degree Evaluation, your pop-up, a second window will open with your degree evaluation if your pop-up blockers are turned off. And you'll notice this highlighted area here on the top of your degree evaluation. It's your overall hours earned, including in progress. The number in this box is what will indicate to you exactly how many credits you'll have at the end of this semester, which will help determine your group for registration and advising. Now you want to check those holds. Some of our students can have a hold on their account for multiple reasons. You could have a health records hold if health services doesn't have all of your records. You could have a past due balance hold if you haven't paid up your account. You could have a transcript hold from the registrar's office. And there's an easy way to check if you have a hold. The number 2 in the registration step-by-step is an easy link. You click on that and it will easily show you if you have any holds in your account which would permit your registration or restrict your registration. Now you want to get advised. You can access the course offerings list and advising form from the registrar's homepage, which can be found at www.westfield.ma.edu/registrar. And the course offering list looks something like this. It's a simple list that's really helpful. Each of the courses, the titles of the courses are links that if you hover over them, you'll actually get a description of the course. And if there's a prerequisite for the course, you'll be able to see that by hovering over the PR in the REQ column. You can see the days and times that they're offered, the locations in which they're offered. You can even see the staff who's teaching them, and the little envelope icon next to their name allows you to reach out to them if you'd like to discuss further with them what this course is about. It's a live course offerings booklet that as changes are made, maybe times are adjusted, it updates itself and live. The registrar's homepage also has a fillable advising and registration form that we want you all to be accustomed to using. It's a fillable PDF that you can access from home and use with your advisor while you're being advised remotely this spring. But you want to find out who your faculty or professional advisor is. There are 2 ways in which you can do this. The first way is to check your degree evaluation. So we're going back to the Academics tab, back to that degree evaluation we once saw, and you'll notice here in this box where it says advisor, okay? Very helpful. Their name for your advisor will be listed there. The other way to do this is to check WSU 360. On the Academics tab, you're going to hit Log In to WSU 360 right in this main box that's titled Student Success WSU 360. Right when you log in, you're logged into your My Success Network, and there's going to be someone there on that screen who's going to be registered as Faculty Advisor Day. Whoever there is Faculty Advisor Day, that's your advisor. So that's the other way that you can find out who they are. You can even see if on here they have access to their email address, potential phone number, which we don't encourage you using this spring. We really encourage you using their emails. Or if they have a schedule, they may use this to have appointments online. And next thing is to send them an email. If you have a double major, you want to email both your faculty advisors. This advising is going to take place Monday, March 30th, so that's this coming Monday, to Thursday, April 2nd. So it's important that you're having an email remote conversation with them sometime in those 4 days. And the purpose of meeting with that advisor is because they are your contact person. They can give you updates on curriculums within your concentration or your curriculum for your department. They have access to internship opportunities. They could become a future recommendation for grad school or jobs. And they can also be the person you talk to about exploring career opportunities within your field. And the last gift that they give to you is your PIN that allows you access to registration. It's the 6-digit code that you need in order to register for your courses. Now, how do we actually find the best sections that fit your needs? Students have the ability to check enrollments of courses, especially now that you're first year. Many groups have already registered before you, and you want to see up-to-date course information, instructor, time, how many seats are available. Where? Online, of course, in the registration tab. You're going to select number 4, the Search Classes option. And you're going to select the term, Fall 2020. You can go by subject, so you can go down the list of the courses that you've discovered with your advisor that you're looking to take. And then you can find the course, you can hit View Sections, and it will show you individual sections of some of the courses that you're interested in taking, and it will show you how many it's capped at, how many students are actually registered for it, and how many seats remain. And now it's actually time to register. If you're a first-year student, you're registering on Friday, April 3rd. That's this coming Friday. And how do you access that? Once again, we're going back to the My Westfield page, and in that very last link in that registration step-by-step is Add or Drop Classes. You're going to select the Fall 2020 term, and then it's going to ask you for an alternate PIN. That's where you're going to plug in that 6-digit number that you've been given by your advisor. You cannot hit this until the clock is 7 a.m., and then you'll access the registration screen. You'll see down below at the bottom of the screen are little boxes for CRNs. These are course registration numbers. These are the digits that are most important for you when you're registering for classes. Each one of the courses in the course offerings booklet is assigned a CRN number. It's that number that you type into each of these boxes and hit Submit Changes to see what you were able to successfully get registered for. This screen will reload itself, showing you successfully what you registered for. And if you weren't successfully registered for it, you'd have a message down below telling you why and urging you to pick a new section. All of this takes place at 7 a.m. on Friday, April 3rd. How do you make sure after you've registered that you're all set? You can actually go on and view your schedule to make sure that you're in the proper courses and that you did officially register for classes. On the Academics tab, on the right-hand side in the Academic Records box over here, there's a link. I would like to look at my student schedule. This will allow you to look at your Fall 2020 schedule and the courses that you actually registered for, just to verify that your registration went off without a hitch. Other important dates we want you to be aware of is the last day to withdraw from a Spring 2020 course is Tuesday, April 14th. To do this, you need to get email permission from your instructor, and then you need to work with the registrar's office staff in order to process that withdrawal. The last day of classes is Tuesday, May 5th, and the exam period runs from May 6th to May 11th. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to the registrar's office at registrar@westfield.ma.edu or the advising office at advising@westfield.ma.edu. Both offices will be working remotely in order to help you through the advising and registration process this spring.